All right, I'm here for a quick morning live just to talk about happiness. And I heard this guy say, don't ever let anyone make you happy. And that makes sense because he said how you gonna force someone to make you happy, or why you gonna let someone control your own happiness? Let you know when you're supposed to smile, when you're supposed to laugh. They don't even know what they're looking for when it comes to your own happiness. How you gonna ask somebody to make you happy, which is something that comes from the inside, and they on the outside of you? How they supposed to look inside of you and find what it is that's going to make you smile, going to make you be joyful for the day, for the week, however long? Don't rely on people to make you happy. Don't ever ask anybody to make you happy. That comes from you, all within. Whatever you're going through, that has to first take a look at yourself at home, look in the mirror. I look in the mirror, and then my happiness comes from that. It all is natural. It's coming from me looking at myself, and then I can just take it from there. And that's the motivation. So start in the mirror, your own mirror at home, in terms of how to find out what's going to make you happy. Don't ask anybody else to do it. You don't want them controlling when you're supposed to actually enjoy something, or when you should be laughing at something. You got your own personal feelings. But so many people look for people outside of themselves to make them happy, want them to add to them, make me feel loved and make me happy. It doesn't work like that. And we have to get out of that mindset. If you have to, sit at home and talk to yourself, not verbally, just mentally, and then write each thing down. That's going to take you to that happiness that you're looking for, whatever that may be. Or get on camera like I do now and say it on camera. It's therapeutic, and just let it roll off the tongue, whatever you need to get out. I've never asked anyone to make me happy. They wouldn't know how. But I also don't bring that around people. When I come around people, that energy is coming from within. It's not any type of fakeness to it. When I smile, that smile gets felt by people because I'm actually bringing that happy energy from within. It's not a smile to cover up things. A lot of people out here smiling, covering up things, and that's something that we have to stop doing, because you're just tearing yourself down. And then that's why you ask others to make you happy. Can you make me just have joy for the rest of the year, or whatever the case may be, or whatever's got you down? And we can't be doing that. And you can't look for happiness from your son, from your daughter, from your mother, from your father, from your friends. You cannot, and vice versa. They can't look for it from you. It's all coming from within. Now, if they the reason that you not happy, whatever you got going on with them, they're drained, then you can have a conversation with them and address that by all means. But that's different between just coming to them and saying, I'm broken, make me happy. No. And again, like the guy that I heard say, why would you want anyone to control when you are to be happy? There's some things that is you should, be concerned about. And they may look at it differently. And if you asking someone that's coaching you to say, hey, this you need to cheer up, perk up, how are they gonna tell you that? Don't let anyone control how you're supposed to feel, when you're supposed to be happy, when you're supposed to be angry. That's all self work. You gotta look at self, look in the mirror, and then look at self. When self looks back at you, you get the answers you need. And just stare at yourself for a little while, even if that helps. And I'm not saying stare at yourself in a phone where you're trying to take a picture of yourself to make you look good and then put that on the internet and hope that the reactions from people will make you feel happy. That's not going to get it either. Look at the mirror in your home for a few minutes and then just take it all in. You'll get a download of where you're supposed to go next. And so, happiness is it's a state of mind. And you don't have to ask anybody for it. Everything's inside. Don't look outside of yourself. You go outside of yourself once you're content within yourself. Otherwise, when you come outside, you come off as phony, fake. And people who are actually happy can sense that. It's all about the energy. And so, I don't come outside on any type of, fake energy or when I'm actually down or depressed and then just trying to put on a mask when I'm outside. Nope. I leave home happy, come home happy, be at home happy. But that all takes time and work, and that's coming from within. I don't ask people to try and make me feel good or anything like that. I'm not going to bring that type of energy around anyone. And, I don't want anyone bringing that around me. I can sense it too. All you have to do is ask some questions. Just a couple of questions. And it'll all come out. And so, ask yourself the first question, are you happy? If not, okay, where is this coming from? And go from there. If you want joy to come back into your space, there's some things you have to clear out. And don't ask anybody else to try and figure that out. They might push you in the wrong direction and not on purpose. They don't know the inside of you. Only you know the inside of you. And what's going to make you tick and what's going to actually make you smile and, bring some type of joy back into your life. So, take all of that into consideration, and it's all going to come. The answers you're looking for is all going to come when you just take some time at home, sit down, and then just however you need to do it. If you need to record yourself, if you need to write it down, so you can get to point A to point B. That's going to take you out of your rut that you're stuck in, your depression, your feelings of that, it's just nothing else left. Having a hard time moving on, going on. Like you feel like you just in a repeated cycle and no one can really get you out of it. And that's true, no one can. You have to get yourself out of there. You just really ask yourself a lot of questions. Only questions that you're going to have the answer to. Don't wait on anyone else to try and come in with a pen or a pad and, be a therapist. Be your own therapist. Check how, you're moving. Do you need to make a change in your routine? Are you doing the same things every Sunday through Saturday? Is it the same 1, 2, 3, and then start over again? Maybe you need to have an awkward moment to find out where your happiness is lacking, and then change that. See how that makes you feel. Maybe you've been doing the same thing over and over too much. I can't tell you because I can't make you happy. I can only make me happy. Same thing with you and everybody else. So just keep all of that in mind. Don't just wait for the weekend to get happy. Stop living for the weekend. It's only 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. And you miserable on Monday, maybe. Some of you are miserable on Saturdays and Sundays. But remember, everything comes from within. It starts with you. And, you want genuine happiness. You're going to have to make the hard battles. Pinpoint backtrack to where it was the last time you felt happy, and then look at everything, all the events up to this point now that's led you down to where you feel you're stuck. What transpired, what came to be, what's now gone. Can you replace that? Do you need to replace that? And go from there. You know, happiness is, waiting to come back to any and every one of us. It doesn't go anywhere. You can get it back, but don't ask anyone else to get it for you. That all is coming back to you. You have to do the work. So, stay happy, stay joyful, and don't ask anyone else to do that for you. It's all coming from within. First question, are you happy? Or maybe you're not. Let me know in the comments. And are you feeling down? Put it in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Like, share, and subscribe. And, stay happy. Until next time.